Hello everyone, welcome to our training How to Eliminate Chronic Fatigue by All Natural Ways through Everyday Activities without wasting money on commercial products. I'm Julia Sun. Millions of people woke up this morning silently shedding tears because of their ill health. The solution is in front of you. If you commit yourself to learning and practicing, then you'll not only get rid of fatigue, but to be leaders and winners to transform health and lives. In the next hour, I'm going to show you how to turn conventional medicine, fight diets, and suitable exercises, problematic health and wellness programs for chronic fatigue upside down. You'll understand that there are more effective and lasting tools than the band-aid doctor's visits. Medications and surgeries, including the recommended diets and exercises from your doctors, nutritionists, and health coaches. You'll better recognize and understand how to select the foods, exercises, habits, mindsets, and everyday activities that increase your energy and rid of your fatigue. You'll learn to focus on the real cause and effects of chronic fatigue syndrome. And even better, you'll understand how to maximize your energy and get the help you need. My promise to you is that we are going to show you how to eliminate your chronic fatigue, CFS. I know this is a heavy subject, and CFS has a hard, negative impact on your life. I'm a die-hard partisan because I know it's possible to end the story. I know what your future is going to be like in a few months, a year, and 3 years. A happy future for you and your family is possible. That said, let's jump right in. First, we need to tell you beforehand, this is not a band-aid for your symptoms. It's not going to be an easy or quick fix. A quick fix can cause long-term damage to your health. This is not an ad for miracle pills or other magical products. It's not about somebody else fixing your problems. Your success can be equal to your dedication, but you need to know how to succeed. I'm here to help, but you have to want this. You have to be hungry for results. You're decisive, hardworking, committed, able to learn, and ready to kick ass. Your results are entirely up to you. Now, I have some questions for you. Does this sound familiar? You have tried countless special diets, supplements, exercises, and drugs, and still do not feel any better. Feel like every day is a life and death struggle, with exercise a torture. Are fed up with being sick and tired. In fact, you are exhausted right now. Have been to doctor after doctor, had test after test, taking medication after medication, or been sent to many different specialists because of a variety of confusing symptoms. You may even have been told that you're normal and it's all in your head, or there's nothing that can be done for what seems like forever, and you feel anything but normal. Are sick of being told that it's only anxiety, depression, an autoimmune disorder, fibromyalgia, or some other mental or physical problem. Are short of money or your finances are out of control because of increased work absences, lost jobs, special diets, boatloads of supplements, endless bills from pharmacies, specialists, and successful surgeries and ER visits. And despite all that effort and spending, you are still getting worse, suffering from life restrictions and social isolation, and see no future. Lack of money and bad finances, as well as always being fatigued and in pain, take away time with your children and loved ones, and make quality time with the people that matter impossible. Your whole family suffers with you because your health problems force you to spend most of the day in bed and all your money. Are you frustrated, depressed, and even losing the will to live because of your pain and suffering? Don't lose hope simply because of these health and life challenges. We are born to experience illness and need to learn how to overcome it. Other people, both in human history and nowadays, have been able to overcome their fatigue, achieve their ideal energy levels, and reach optimal health. It's quite possible for you to do the same. Now the question, what do these thriving people have in common that you don't? You don't have what I call the 5 critical transformations to get to the right way of healing CFS. And this is good news. It means that there's a hope, and great hope. Once you have the solid transformation, you'll realize there's a complete different ways of looking at CFS that frees you from conventional medical approaches and popular fads. You can be your own expert. It's possible for you to clearly understand the causes and effects of fatigue in your everyday life. This means no longer relying on others, wasting much less money and time, with more freedom and more control of your health and your life, because it sure did for me. You'll understand how to make those results not only probable, but an absolutely certainty. Wouldn't that change your life and the lives of all your loved ones? Affected by the Great Starvation in China, I was born a weak baby who has a low birth weight of 2 kilograms, couldn't sit up until 8 months old, and had heart murmur. I cried often from discomfort and almost suffocated to death by the daycare worker. But it was good that all this didn't affect my schooling and daily activities and didn't develop into any illness in China. I worked as a college professor before I came to the US during the political turbulence in Beijing over 3 decades ago. In just a few years in the US, I found myself in my own health crisis and gradually developed many illnesses, such as allergies, dizziness, headaches, bodily pain, digestive problems, arrhythmia, frequent infections, unexplained lumps, bumps, and purpura on my skin, swollen legs and feet, traumas, fainting, brain fog, breast cancer, a cervical tumor, and a dangerous vitamin D deficiency. I felt extremely sick and fatigued. Because of all those problems, I started paying a lot of more attention to my health, trying to keep myself healthy. But my health still got worse until I could no longer drive a car safely, lost my job, passed out several times, and was even bedridden for a time. Plus, I was at risk for homelessness. My life seemed to have ground to a halt. My life came down to a simple but brutal choice. Either I could escape my sufferings and problems by dying, or I could find the cure to my illnesses. Facing the guns and flying bullets during the political turbulence in Beijing wasn't enough to make me give up on my pursuit of the American dream. A brutal and abusive marriage wasn't enough to make me give up on my pursuit of a good life. I wasn't going to give up on life just because of these illnesses. I tried everything to take care of these illnesses. I believed in medical professionals and visited doctors, specialists, therapists, acupuncturists, herbalists, and otherists. I followed their advice. I ate only healthy, nutritious food. I took supplements as directed. I exercised whenever I could. I worked at staying upbeat and maintaining a positive attitude and avoided negative emotions. But none of them helped and my health problems kept coming. I like to read, both in English and Chinese. I learned that there were extremely sick people throughout Chinese history who found ways to regain their health. I was a professor and had held extremely competitive Wall Street jobs. Why couldn't I change my health? I was no different from the majority, over 80% of the population, who seek answers to health issues only to get nowhere. I was determined to cure all my illnesses, then help those who suffer like I did. I'm going to revolutionize attitudes towards health and transform the health of millions. And together, we will fundamentally change lives and improve the health of everyone. My research background and strong analytical skills, as well as exposure to both Eastern and Western medicine and healthcare systems, helped me tremendously to find the root cause of my ill health. But it was a long journey of over a decade of research, analysis, practice, and hard work. After extensive research on the major healthcare systems of the world and intensive practice, I discovered how to self-heal all my illnesses, including chronic fatigue and cancers, to return to the vibrant health that had eluded me for 2 decades. Now, I'm on a mission to help others to transform their health, redefine their lives by sharing my hard-won knowledge. And so far, I have helped healthy people to maintain good health, sick people find hope and heal their illnesses, and dying people get back to life. My hope is that through my book, wellness program, individual coaching, group training, energy healing, and public speaking, as well as my blog, community, training of health professionals, I'll be able to bring people in poor health together so that we can live, lead, and leave behind a life-changing legacy here and all around us to impact billions of lives on Earth. More and more people suffer from chronic fatigue and many other illnesses, especially after COVID-19 infection. I have developed a complete healing system to help those who are still suffering. The Total Life Energy Plan, TLAP, is the first and the only healing system for chronic fatigue. I'm doing it because I want to help people who have CFS like you do and I did. The information I'm sharing with you will not just ease your fatigue, but will improve your health and life, as well as our healthcare system. Now, I'll go deeper into how others and I have transformed our health and our lives. The only thing that we did differently from the public is that we have made 5 critical transformations about the way we think and the way we act that affect our health, until we have the solid transformations for overcoming CFS. CFS is a compounding mystery. Transform ourselves to solve it and banish CFS. Transformation 1. What is the most important thing in life? Is it making money, having fun, in a loving relationship, freedom, or becoming a wealthy, famous, well-behaved, or very respectful person? It always is our health that is most important. Many of you believe that you have to have enough money to care for your health, or have to choose between making money and making a difference in your health. Let me purge that idea you have right now. A real story. Miss Zhang was born a sickly child to a poor family with heart and many other health problems. His father died of starvation as his mother was sick and dying. As a young man, he was determined to change his life. He left home when he was 17 to search for cure to his health problems. He was not only in good health up until his death at 103, but he helped many people find their way to good health. The statistics from the World Health Organization shows that wealth does not determine health. Several countries, including Cuba, Costa Rica, China, and Sri Lanka, have managed to achieve good level of health despite their relatively low national income. On the other side, Steve Jobs had plenty money, but it didn't help him. The US is one of the wealthiest countries, but also one of the countries with the worst health in the world. The biggest personal bankruptcy in the US is from medical bills. You don't want to become Steve Jobs, who worked so hard, didn't know how to take care of his body, and died in his 50s. With a healthy, energetic body, you can accomplish much more in life. Only after you know how to take special care of your body and your health can you live a longer life, to have more time, to make more money, can you give and receive more love, can you be happy, and can you enjoy more in life. Let go the idea that you have to choose between making enough money to spend on medical treatments. Nature provides all the resources for us to live healthily, and live well. Learn how to utilize the resources to care for your body as early as possible. Spend much less or even no money in medical bills like Miss Liu did. So the first transformation you need to make is to transform yourself from tiring or stressing your body to make money, or become a wealthy, famous, or good person, or from overexcitement and over-enjoyment to focus more on your health, putting your health in the first priority, and learning more on how to care of your body. Once you make this change, every daily activity will focus on your well-being in the long term, while everyone else will break and collapse from their ill health. For good health, you'll be less distracted by the adverse situation and the life traumas that can only harm your body and destroy your health. And you'll be in good spirit and mental states for your long-term health and prosperity. Transformation 2 is about how you can become healthy or what makes us healthy. You may have visited many doctors and tried their advice, medications, and treatments, but fatigue is still with you. Many people primarily or even exclusively rely on doctors to manage their illnesses. Without much thought, they keep on visiting doctors and using medicines, operations, and surgeries for their symptoms, even after doctors told them no cure was possible, or after the countless side effects from the many treatments that they've tried. Western medicine and treatments do not provide permanent or even much temporary relief. Some of you may think that you already know this, but are likely still stuck in a quagmire. Why is doctors and specialists so unhelpful? Western medicine doesn't know the causes of CFS. There's no cure in Western medicine, and all their solutions are just guesswork. Previous candidates have included malnutrition, abnormal metabolism, viral infections, autoimmune disorders, hormonal imbalances, genetic issues, nervous system diseases, inflammations, and the list goes on. And here is the secret. Your doctors are only trained to deal with the symptoms. They were offered only two tools, medicine and surgery. All others, such as diet, exercise, and alternative medicines, were covered in 30 minutes out of 4 years of the school. They are the experts. Unfortunately, the side effects and consequences of their attempt to fix one or two problems creates many more problems, and in many cases, long-lasting health problems, all of which require their own specialists. Medications for my Lyme disease and autoimmune disorders worsened my fatigue and weakened my body. Brain fog and weak legs made it hard for me to drive a car or even walk unassisted. What if you walk into your doctor's office with a laundry list of symptoms? You actually walk into a living nightmare because of not having a diagnosis and no treatment. They don't know what to do with you and send you to many specialists for different symptoms. All of these can lead to bad results. Get off the treadmill of chasing diagnosis and hanging your hopes on the new medical research and a new pill. This is just a time and money pit. You already know you have fatigue. Why is your life on hold when you could turn it all around now? With no cure for chronic fatigue and potentially worsening it with Western medicine, modern diets and wellness programs damage your already weakened body. That's right, they harm your body and worsen your fatigue. This can lead to other diseases and even an early death. This is one of the reasons why many with fatigue often have other illnesses in addition to fatigue. How many diets are out there? Vegetarian diet, vegan diet, fruit diet, plant-based diet, high protein, high fiber diet, low carb, low fat, low calorie diet, gluten-free diet, anti-inflammation diet, raw food diet, cooked diet, doctor's diet, caveman's diet, fast diet, slow diet, soft diet, Norse diet. Don't mention the cookie diet, cabbage diet. These dietary and wellness programs are everywhere with so many options to choose from. You may have tried many of them, but your health problems keeps returning. Those diet programs direct you to every which way, and none of them provide permanent or even temporary solutions. It's not enough to select foods according to nutrition, gut health, food sensitivity tests, hormones, acidity level, blood sugar, or combination of these criteria. It is not enough to have just mind training and brain reprogramming. They only minimize symptoms without healing fatigue or any related problems. The more criteria used, the longer your problems hide and the more damage done to your health in the long term. We want you to understand that these programs and solutions do not help but may worsen fatigue and put you at a higher risk of other diseases in the future. Almost certainly, you have searched online and taken advantage of the resources available to you. You've lost count of how many solutions you've tried, only to be disappointed again right away or years later. Many CFS sufferers are paying high hope on medical research. But modern research has been and will continue to be unsuccessful because researchers approach different aspects of CFS in isolation from one another. This reductionist approach looks at the genetics or at chronic fatigue as a possible autoimmune disease or as something else, without a broader and deeper understanding of how the many parts and systems of the body interact with one another in different ways at different times in different environments. All this research examines CFS from one narrow perspective to the exclusion of other possible perspectives and approaches. They do not see a body or an interconnected system, only body parts on an examination table to be carefully classified, labeled, and then treated in isolation from one another. In addition, the research ignores how persons and their bodies interact with their surroundings and their social environments. Don't waste your time to wait for a breakthrough from those kinds of research, while you can stop your illnesses like many others have done to theirs. What cures our illnesses? Medication, surgery, herbal formula, acupuncture, or other medical treatments? Do they cure our diseases and illnesses? How many of you have tried different diets, supplements, drugs, and medicines? How long have them worked? Many people told me that this worked for them, but they got the same illnesses and more illness symptoms months or years later. Does it happen to you too? More symptoms and illnesses? None of this has helped you reach your ideal energy level and returned you to the health that you desperately need. Not only do none of those solutions work, but they waste time, money, and opportunities to heal. Now is the time to stop chasing diagnoses, treatments, research, random searches, and failed hopes. Now is the time to get your life off hold. Now is the time to stop waiting for a quick, easy miracle cure. Rely on yourself. Start focusing on you, your unique bodily needs, and your well-being. Only the body can heal itself, and only you can best nurture your body every day. With the right guidelines, you can eliminate fatigue and ill health. This can be done without wasting time and effort on trendy programs, costly supplements, expensive tests, useless diagnoses, and experimental drugs with many and unknown side effects. Unfortunately, many people are stuck in these downward spirals of chaos. You don't have to be one of them. Once you decide that you are done with symptom-specific medications, starvation diets, destructive exercise regimens, poisonous supplements, and the unnecessary suffering they lead to, you can rely on yourself and focus on your real problem. This leads to the simplicity of the next transformation. Transformation 3. Rediscover your ultimate goals on health. Visit different specialists and get many different opinions. Taking many medicines for many symptoms. Distracted by all tips and hacks that may work under different circumstances. Treating and masking one problem not only worsens the existing problem, but creating other and many more problems. No more treating this symptom for that symptom, this body part for that body part. The body is a whole system and every part of it works together. You need to focus on the whole body and complete health, so the body, both as a part and as a whole, works harmoniously for its best functions and performance. You may be told that your condition is chronic and incurable. So you limit your thinking to live with the illness and only try to minimize symptoms and suffering. Take away that incurable belief and focus on healing and reaching optimal health. Rediscover your ultimate goal on health and even in life. Work on your goals and enjoy the wonderful feeling of accomplishment. Transformation 4. Learn the real cause of fatigue. Instead of blindly flailing about for solutions, focus on the source of fatigue. How to break the spell now? Energy for normal daily function is lacking. This is the real problem. Once you have the energy you need, your body will function as it should, meaning that all your symptoms will disappear. This energy is your life force. It keeps life going, establishes and preserves good health. This is why we call it life energy. When we have abundant life energy, we are active, healthy, and in good spirit. When energy for daily activities is lacking, we are fatigued. When our energy is dangerously depleted, disease strikes. When we stop producing energy, we die. Instead of worrying about nutrition, metabolism, hormones, immunity, blood types, drugs, stimulants, etc., focus on life energy. This will transform your health and eliminate chronic fatigue, autoimmune disorders, nervous system malfunctions, and ill health. That's how I rate myself on my laundry list of ill health, tumors, aches and pains, and my other health problems. That's also how I save other people's lives. Life energy is the key to your long-term health and fatigue management. Fatigue and many other health issues result from not having the life energy the body needs. To have optimal health, you must obtain the kinds of energy you desperately need to become healthy again. With the right kinds of energy, every disease is preventable and curable. So let's see what my clients, Kathy and Sally, said. Kathy said that she was attracted by our precise, simple approach to total life energy. It opens a new window to a totally refreshing perspective on health and energy. Highly recommended to anyone who wants a better, longer, and more energetic life. Sally, it helped me find a new direction to get on a healthy lifestyle. I'd definitely recommend it to my family and anyone else. For the sake of our health and for living well in the world, we should constantly ask ourselves, how can I increase my life energy? This simple question should govern every activity. If you want to thrive when everyone else is struggling, all your daily activities should be guided by this question. Once you've embraced it, this simple question will take you in the right direction 100% of the time. The one question can transform all your daily activities, whether food and diet, exercise, work, and relationships with others. This is the secret to building a healthy body and mind to prosper in an uncertain world when it seems that everyone else is sick, broken down, and falling apart. How powerful will you be using this knowledge of how to maximize your life energy? Great, right? So let's see how this question makes all the differences in your life. Your mind may be distracted by chatter about modern nutrition, calories, metabolism, exercise routine, supplements, drugs, and the like. Because life energy is such a new concept, you may be uncertain how best to obtain the maximum life energy possible. Don't worry, I'll guide you through the remainder of this training. So why do we have illnesses and diseases, including fatigue and bodily pain? What really causes our health problems? It's not a lack of nutrition, bad genes, abnormal hormones, bacteria, viruses, or our immune system. You need to transform yourself from believing in nutrition, genes, hormones, bacteria, or immune system to believing in that lacking life energy is the root cause of illnesses. Once the body has enough life energy, the body is strong enough to absorb nourishment, activate genes, balance hormones, strengthen its immune system to fight against viruses. Now we are ready to discuss our next topic, Transformation 5. How do you reach your ultimate goals of a vibrant and optimal health? We have made some interesting discoveries. Despite some people claiming that they conquer their fatigue, they only minimize their symptoms temporarily, and very few of them succeed completely in the long term. What happened? Their dietary changes made them feel better. Their pacing or yoga exercise made them feel better. Rest and sleep more made them feel better, or less activities made them feel better. But none of this alone can make a complete health turnaround. Chronic fatigue haunts them again, especially after COVID-19, and only until then they realize that they did not totally recover from old illness as they had believed so. every daily activities affect our health for good or bad. You can't cultivate your life energy using only one or a few methods. You must balance all aspects of your daily life and must learn the special healing techniques in order to be able to cultivate your life energy wisely. You need a complete system that considers all aspects of life to aid in cultivating life energy, as well as strengthening the entire body for it to function well and to reach good health. No more piecemeal approach for everyone. Have your own complete self-guided healing system centered on cultivating life energy and reaching optimal health. If you don't have your own system guide you every day, you'll be surely distracted by others to all directions and lost in action. Build your own complete healing system for cultivating your life energy to optimal health. Lisa suffered from chronic fatigue like so many of you do. She always wanted to get her energy back to enjoy life, and she practiced good diets for years but did not see much result. Does it sound familiar? But she feels much better now and would like to keep the healthy habits and lifestyle recommended for her by our program. Also, Lisa truly believes our program can be a life changer for any sufferers of chronic illnesses. Now, if you suffer from fatigue or other illnesses, your doctor cannot help you. The advice you get from specialists, nutritionists, health coaches, and online cannot help you. Your body needs help from you and needs your help right now. How can you help yourself? Your old ways must go. You cannot rely only on doctors and seeking a better doctor's help because there's no solution in Western medicine. Bad care is costly. Americans have the highest rate of medical bankruptcy in the world. The average CFS patient has seen many doctors and wasted thousands or even millions of dollars on medications, surgeries, absences from work, and time lost on doctor's visits without results and still feel terrible. Created by modern Western doctors, modern diets and health programs simply don't work. Do not put all your hope on the modern medical research, which has been and will continue to be unsuccessful with their reductionist approach. Stop searching online or in other places for a bunch of junk advice that wastes time and effort and doesn't solve your problem. You may spend less money on one thing and cross your fingers hear from someone else. Doing this won't improve your health and make your life better in any meaningful way, but it will waste time and opportunity for healing. No food, no exercise, no supplements, no natural remedy, no drug, no medical treatment, and no mental training by itself will cure your fatigue. Taking medicinal herbal formula is the last resort of healing in Chinese history because of the poisonous ingredients. Some people have had acupuncture or massage, and it may make them feel better for a while. Does it solve your chronic fatigue once and for all? Almost certainly not. If it did, you wouldn't be here. None of these solutions work in the long run. Ignorance of the cause of fatigue makes a complete and personalized solution nearly impossible. The only reason people try those things is that they don't know much about life energy or how to increase it. If you want big changes in your life and to overcome chronic fatigue and other health problems, you must learn how to increase your life energy. The time to do that is right now. It is possible starting right now to save your limited vital life energy and enjoy a longer, healthier, and happier life. Act quickly to begin cultivating the life energy that your body badly needs. The future belongs to the ones who have an abundance of energy to really enjoy their life. For the past decade, I have studied, researched, trained, and gained experience from different cultures, traditions, and medicines around the world, reading countless books and articles, and the many conversations with healers, energy practitioners, traditional Chinese doctors, yogis, as well as learning different energy techniques, made it possible to transform and heal illnesses naturally. The money I lost and the time I spent to understanding of how to be rid of illness naturally has been pennies on the dollar in outcomes. Not only have I been able to turn around my own fatigue, but I have been able to do the same for others. How can chronic fatigue be eliminated? Focus on cultivating life energy every day. This is the key. Supply the body with the energy it needs. Enable the body to obtain energy. Conserve and then make wise use of your life energy. This is not only how chronic fatigue can be eliminated, but how to enjoy an energetic, healthy, and long life. Then, how to do this? If I and others who without formal medical training succeeded in overcoming our fatigue, you can too. Actually, I'm glad I didn't have a medical degree. Otherwise, I might never have fixed my laundry list of health problems. How many doctors are suffering from their own illnesses or even have died prematurely? It was shocking to hear doctors passed away every year during the 3 years I worked for a healthcare company. How about you stop wasting time, utilize the tools available to take care of your chronic fatigue right now? There's only one complete system available that can help you to build your personalized health healing plan to increase your life energy in every aspect of your life: food, diet, physical, mental, sexual, and all the other activities in your life. The Total Life Energy Plan. It is the only program designed to maximize life energy in your daily activities for vitality and long-term health. After applying the methods introduced in the UFIT process from the Total Life Energy Plan, you should be able to receive more energy from food, the world around it, and the whole universe itself for your unique life energy needs, resulting in a healthy body and a vibrant life. This has made all the difference for my health. I was struggling to improve my health by listening to doctors and health professionals. I strenuously did whatever they told me to do. It didn't improve my health. Things didn't turn around until I strengthened my body with UFIT. Uniquely focus, identify, and task in just that order. This is our client, Richard. I have suffered from low energy all my life. I often felt hopeless as doctors could find no solution. Ultimately, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, a condition for which there's no known cause or remedy. Wow, what a revelation! The Total Life Energy Plan, in Richard's words, draws on 5,000 years of Chinese medical wisdom to present a very different approach to health and wellness. It is well researched and filled with tips on how to generate, efficiently use, and ultimately preserve the life energy that is the very foundation of our lives. After all, it is our life energy that gives us that vibrant feeling of being alive. I recommend the Total Life Energy Plan to anyone open-minded and searching for an alternative approach to health and wellness. It opened my eyes to how each of us have the power to take individual responsibility for our health through the application of a program that focuses first and foremost on boosting life energy. My 12-day Health Transformation Challenge for Chronic Fatigue training program is based on the Total Life Energy Plan and is specially designed for overcoming chronic fatigue. This program guides you to the right direction of healing fatigue and ill health and puts you on your journey to conquer CFS. It includes daily video training, supplemental materials, student group, and daily online support, as well as videos showing many gentle or even non-movement exercises, specially designed for those suffering from extreme fatigue. Now I'm gonna run through a very quick analogy. Thomas Edison wasn't successful in inventing the light bulb until he tried over 10,000 times. When you need a light bulb, do you want to spend years to learn, figure out, and create your own light bulb from scratch, or simply use a light bulb right in front of you? The answer is obvious. If you want to go on your own, you need to go through all the hard work, go through all the frustrations, and figure out everything that gone wrong and put all down into something that might go right. Based on a decade research and based on a healthcare system lasted more than 5,000 years, I have been through all the hard work, been through all the frustrations, and figured out everything that gone wrong and put all down into something that's going right. It would make the most sense to use our training directly, which is already done, figured out, and remove the guesswork for you. You are probably asking, is this going to be hard? The short answer is yes. There will be some work involved. Is it the most difficult thing in the entire world? No. Is that the easiest thing in the entire world? No. You'll need to put work in. You'll need to put effort in. But with the right help and the right guidance, you'll know exactly what to do and the most efficient way of doing it. Again, just like you need a light bulb, you need a light bulb and you can get it right away to brighten your way in the dark, or take your own time to create one by staying in the dark for a while, or even forever. If you really want to get rid of CFS to create a better life for you and your loved ones, then you're gonna need some help now. You may think about who you should use to help you. There's a few things to consider. First, are they and their clients getting lasting results? Do they have results on their own? Many doctors and business people have never done it themselves. It just makes no sense to consider that person you're learning from has no proven experience and results, but just failed system and programs. Also, are there clients that they are teaching on how to eliminate CFS? Are their clients getting lasting results? Second, has this worked for a long time? How long have they been going for? Did they just throw their methods together in the last few months or years, instead of a decade and based on the principles of curing for thousands of years? If they've just thrown it together, then again, it's just a clear sign that they just create another fad program that masks symptoms with certain effect and don't really know how to properly help you for your long-term health. So consider that as well. And then finally, do they provide direct support? Are they gonna just get you in the training and then you'll never hear from them again? Or will you be learning from someone that's going to be there from day one as soon as you jump on board and be there to help you? That's so important. Oftentimes, they just throw together a course, you buy it, and then reach out and ask a simple question, but never hear from them again. So, is someone that you're going to get help from, are they going to be there to give you direct support? Now, the reason I say this is because these are the standards I hold myself to for my own clients. It's really important for me that my own clients get the results that they are looking for. We limit the number of students in each training and set up a special student group to provide direct daily support. It's super important that I'm for them and help them move forward. I even go much further than all other programs. You get a 1-hour free consultation with me a month after you take my course and practice our system to make sure you get the result you need. Very quickly, let's talk about the price. I know that's probably one of the biggest questions you have in your mind right now. It typically costs over $900, but I offer more than 60% of the regular price on my 12-day health transformation challenge for chronic fatigue and my book. I know many of you might have been drained financially from sickness. But the good news is you could save much more money or even possibly not needing to spend any money on drugs, supplements, surgeries, medical bills, and maybe even making more money because you have enough energy to work or get a better job, in addition to stopping the pain and suffering to enjoy your life. So if you believe that you need my personal direction and help, if you believe you can spend much less money on your illnesses, then this is definitely a great deal because you don't need to take those harmful drugs, supplements, and other commercial products anymore, while the cost of the training might be less than the cost of a month's worth of supplements and drugs. Plus, you get a free 1-hour consultation with me, which itself typically costs more than the cost of this whole training package. With 1-hour consultation, I basically give out this training for free to you. Our client Shasha, it benefits my family a lot. I have seen a lot of amazing results. I hope it can help others as well. Sometimes you have to try it and keep doing it in order to see the result. Too many people give up before even try it. I hope you can start by reading the book. Learn the basic concepts on energy with my book, The Total Life Energy Plan. My training is not just for the fatigued. Anybody who wants optimal health can benefit from it, like Shasha's family of 4. So think about this. She thinks my program can help everyone. Once you start and commit to my program, you can get the same good results. Who is my program for? It is not for everyone. It's not for you if you cannot do the hard work. Complainers, whiners, chronic victims, those eager to point fingers, or who are too lazy to learn or work hard should look elsewhere for a quick and easy fix to their problems. It is not for you if you think that you have to take medications, drugs, supplements every day, or have already lost the desire to eat any food because of the damaging effects of these commercial products. This is for you if you are determined to kick ass, to make a difference in your health and your life, to learn new stuff, and to put all your effort in. If this is you, sign up for my 12-day health transformation challenge for CFS at www.juliasun.com/CFS training. Just like Shasha said, you need to do it to get the results her family got. Our training fills up fast, so click the button below this video to sign up, or you may not get your chance to jump in the training soon. After you sign up, we will place you in the earliest available training spot unless you have a special request. Also, there are temporary training videos for you to watch and get ready. You have access to the pre-training sessions as soon as you finish signing up. Now you might be wondering why I'm doing this training while I could just relax, take special care of myself, and enjoy a good life. The simple fact is, there are so many lousy and worthless books and trainings on the market that direct people to all over the place. These people out there throwing terrible courses together simply just to cash grab and scam people out of money without actually helping them at all. It's just awful how bad some of these courses are. It really is a shame, as the online course is a great option to get help, but it can be ruined by these so-called gurus that just threw their first ever course together. Knowing it isn't going to help anyone and they don't care about their students, they are just in it for themselves. I really despise that, and this is why I want to make a change and help as many people as possible. There are so many people out there right now that need help with their health, and there are many bad programs out there already that do such a bad job for your health. So I owe it to these people out there that are buying those terrible programs. I owe it to them to put out a much better program that will geniusly help them and change their lives. I put the training all together to help them. You may think, what if I don't have enough confidence to overcome my health problems? Well, we can all relate to this. Often, our doctors have told us that our condition is chronic and incurable, that we just have to figure out how to live with them for the rest of our lives. incurable has already taken over your imagination to the point of just giving up. There are many people, especially in China and the other non-Western countries, who have seen or heard of others ridding themselves of cancers and many other kinds of illnesses and transforming their lives. They have seen and heard of so many others doing it. It's not typically a problem for them to believe that permanent healing really. But if these people have listened to their doctors, they would not have been able to do it. If Suzanne Jones from the US had blind faith in doctors, she wouldn't have lived to 116. Or taking the case of Alimihan Saiti from China, if she had listened to her doctors and let them operate on her when she was 100 years old, she wouldn't have lived to 132. Even if you're bedridden, it is still possible to take our training and practice the gentle or even non-moving exercises in the training. Believe in yourself. We are all here to support one another. Don't worry, you are not alone in this. In our student group, we'll and build each other up. We will encourage you and encourage each other. Millions of people in the world woke up this morning silently shedding tears because they don't see a way forward to move beyond their health problems. The solution is right in front of you. Reach out for your health transformation. The change and transformation will be visible to everyone around you. They will resonate with you and want to connect with you. You'll be justifiably proud and confident in what you've accomplished. Transforming illness into health sounds like it will take a lot of time and effort. I'm already so sick and tired from not doing anything. Where will I find the time and energy? Bad health into good health does take time. However, many people focus on the wrong things at the wrong time and get the wrong results. They wake up every morning wondering what they need to do that day in order to get better. But they don't have clear goals or vision of how to proceed. This wastes time, effort, and the energy they have left. We take the time, we show how to get the best results possible. Transforming your health is not going to take any more time than you're already wasting on haphazard cures and other useless programs. You may very well save yourself time and effort because you'll be working smarter. This is what gets results. You may be sick of doing anything. All our trainings are by video. Participants will have access to the videos for a year. You can watch or just listen on your schedule. That's all you need to do. If you can't absorb anything at that moment, just relax until your mind is clear. Or if you would like to watch a video more than once, then you can do that too. Our 2-week program has 1-day break in the middle for catch-up and review. Manage your time so that you can transform your health, so that you are not drained. Waste less time on frivolous things. Put your health first. Invest your time and energy wisely. Transforming your health won't take more time and more effort. Efforts will be more effective. I want to save your time and effort by sharing how to best take action and get the results you want and need. And finally, how long does it take to make a difference in energy level? Because we take care of your complete health, This depends on how severe your illness is and how many illnesses you have, as well as the medications you take. If you have avoided all kinds of medications and have the desire to eat every day, you should see a difference in a few months. Getting your dream energy level and health doesn't have to be a drag. It really doesn't have to. Once you learn the basic concepts and have your personalized plan in place, it's much easier than you think. Build a solid foundation on life energy with my book, and start your journey of overcoming chronic fatigue with my 12-day training program to energize your body and transform your health and life. I'm Julia Sun. Hope this training helps. Thank you for watching. Let's talk soon.